I am happy to say that this is a good news story. Do not be fooled by the zombie massacre. The NewsHour's Mike Melia checks in on the latest work by two budding filmmakers he's been tracking for years. It's part of our arts and culture series, Canvas.
Maddie rides like a bike.
There are moments in life you do not forget. For me, one of them is when I first met Sam Suckman and Maddie Zufeld. I had no idea that October day, back in 2014 in Providence, Rhode Island, would be an invitation to come along on an epic adventure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
As we will discover, it appears Sam knew it all along.
My whole life, I feel like I never fit in anywhere or have a voice. But someday, that will change. I'll be somebody, and that day is today.
The NewsHour was profiling Sam and his best friend Maddie because they had an inspiring Kickstarter to fund their dream of creating a zombie movie. And that is exactly what they did. They rounded up family, friends, and film professionals to pull it all off. But they were the driving creative forces, from writing the script to playing the lead roles. Jesse Suckman is Sam's older brother.
Our idea was to do their idea. And that infectious energy is what got us in, but I think that their confidence gave us the confidence to ask the next layer of people, and it was that same Sam and Maddie confidence that gave that next layer of people the confidence to ask it. If any of us were doing this for ourselves, we probably wouldn't have gone as hard for it, but I think Sam and Maddie's determination and like unwillingness to compromise in the service of this big party, it gives everybody just an extra jolt of energy to pull off the impossible. And I think that was all Bobby and I had to do is sort of just commit. We're like, yeah, we're gonna do it. And it's just been this insane rolling party adventure since then.
Open on the skyline of downtown Providence.
Bobby Carnival is Jesse's friend, professional filmmaker, and director.
Thinking back on that Kickstarter video, it was like, we didn't really do, I mean, there was like definitely some zombie movie talk, but it was just like Sam and Maddie like engaging with the camera and us driving around. We just did like a day with them. Like, okay, then at 3 o'clock we go and get slushies at Cumberland Farms. And we're like, all right. And just like every step of the way, even on the way to the Cumberland Farms was like a whole trip. And I think that was like my first insight to just like, wow, like they have so much to say and so much energy. And the way that the two of them bounce off each other as these like best friends, and they both have their own little like quirks and like dynamics, and Maddie's outrageous, Sam's like emotional, and it just this little tag team, and we just kind of like slipped right in there.
An ambitious new project.
After our initial profile, the spotlight on Sam and Maddie came fast and furious.
Two New England teens are breaking barriers, trying to make it big in Hollywood.
Aspiring to be the next big filmmakers from Rhode Island.
From local news features to national profiles, including CBS Sunday Morning.
I don't do it for fame. I do it because I love it, because...
I'm doing it for the money.
You're doing it for the money?
Yeah.
Well, I do it because I love it.
Have you gotten rich on this so far?
Not yet.
They were even guests on Conan O'Brien.
What I love about what you guys have done is you met years ago, you talked about this dream, and you made it happen. Here we are all these years later, and you made your zombie movie, and you had a premiere that the press attended, everyone loves the movie, and then you fly out here to come on our show. This is pretty spectacular.
But they never let the spotlight blind them to who they were. Sam and Maddie told Conan they needed a chocolate fountain, and they got it. In the movie, they wanted a slew of celebrity cameos. They didn't get The Rock, but...
Yo, we have a lot of people this movie.
And not Bieber.
No Bieber.
He's crazy in the head.
One celebrity on the top of their list, the Jersey Shore's DJ Pauly D. And he is in. Spoiler alert, in the movie's climactic fight scene, DJ Pauly D kills me by throwing a record in my head. Now, in a new documentary streaming on Apple Plus, you can see Spring Break Zombie Massacre while witnessing the journey behind the camera.
They made a really good movie. I love this movie. I love watching it. You watch this movie with a smile on your face the whole time. And somebody asked me, they said, yeah, but do you think they wanted you to have a smile on their face? I said, absolutely. This isn't The Walking Dead. This is Zombieland. They wanted to entertain, and it's totally entertaining.
Peter Farrelly, Academy Award-winning director of Green Book, also behind comedy classics like Dumb and Dumber and Something About Mary, was executive producer of Sam and Maddie Make a Zombie Movie.
I promise you, I will know them till the end of my life, and I hope they make more movies, and I know they will because they're those kind of guys. This isn't a one-off for them. They're not just coming in saying, "Hey, we're going to make a movie, and now we'll move on and build an airplane." They're going to make movies. They're really good at it.
How do Sam and Maddie see it?
But also doing it with this guy right here,
Yeah.
as I know since childhood, is also really amazing too, because this guy is the best guy in the world right here.
Yeah.
They knew if they were going to pull this off, they needed to be in the driver's seat.
I had the vision, and Maddie tagged along with the vision and made it bigger. It's like a blueprint, right? So I really put in the work to make the blueprint in the movie, right? And sat down and did it. Maddie came up with all these crazy ideas and architecture to it in a way.
Yeah.
For both the architectures of it. It's really cool.
Turns out, the true story has nothing to do with jetpacks or fighting zombies. Behind the gore is a lesson in love.
This whole thing was an excuse to hang out, and it was a reason to hang out, and it was a way to hang out that broke down so many barriers that he faces every day. Without this giant zombie movie, what would we have done all together? How would I have gotten all my friends from New York here? He knew that it was this vision that was bringing people. They were coming for the zombie movie, and they were staying because we were all becoming really close friends. And he built a family through a horrifying, violent, insane zombie movie, and he's a genius.
Sam and Maddie are both now 25.
It's not safe here. We get the heck out of here.
They're looking for their next gig and hoping to find a funder for a sequel.
We're making a sequel.
Mostly a lot more Sam Maddie adventures on the way too. You know what I mean?
Sam, Maddie, let's go, bros.
For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Mike Melia.
And how is that not a fabulous way to end the week? Thank you, Mike Melia. It's completely changed my taste in movies. I now like zombie movies. Sam and Maddie Make a Zombie Movie is streaming now on Apple+.